Hey, good morning, Grateful God family. Y'all know what today is, Wellness Wednesday. Looking to bring y'all some great health topics. Today's health topic is going to be dedicated towards the gentleman, for ourselves, and things we have to be on the lookout for some of the most common health risk factors in our lives as men and things of that nature. But before I get into that, hey, happy birthday to my little cousin Aiden. May God continue to bless and watch over you, little cuz. Just go forward as you continue to grow into a young man, and then eventually into your manhood. God has you. I'm blessed to be able to have you as my cousin. You are our youngest first cousin, and we're just going to continue to be the example of men that you can grow into, or even be better than us. You know what I mean? So happy birthday again to you, little cuz. Enjoy your day, man. Love you. Daily verse for the day of October 19th, 2022, derives from the book of Job, chapter 19, verse 25, and states as follows. For I know that my Redeemer liveth, and that he shall stand at the latter day upon the earth. And again, it's from the book of Job, chapter 19, verse 25. And again, so I'll be receiving my information from healthline.com. And it is the 10 top health risk for men. Again, this is from healthline.com if y'all want to check it out. Top 10 health risk for men. I'm about to get right into it. Heart health. Heart disease comes in many forms. All of its forms can lead to serious fatal complications if undetected. The American Heart Association states that more than 1 in 3 adult men have some form of cardiovascular disease. African American men account for 100,000 more cardiovascular disease deaths than Caucasian men. Stroke targets more than 3 million men. High blood pressure is common in males under the age of 45, according to the American Heart Association. Routine checkups can help keep the heart beating. COPD and other respiratory diseases. Many respiratory diseases start with an innocent smoker's cough. Over time, that cough can lead to life-threatening conditions such as lung cancer or COPD. All of these conditions interfere with your ability to breathe. According to the American Lung Association, each year more men are diagnosed with and develop lung cancer than in years past. African American men have a higher risk of dying from the disease compared to other racial or ethnic groups. While exposure to occupational hazards like asbestos increases your risk, smoking remains the leading cause of lung cancer. If you have smoked for more than 30 years, a low-dose CT scan may be prudent to screen for lung cancer. Alcohol, friend or foe? According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, men face higher rates of alcohol-related deaths and hospitalizations than women do. Men binge drink twice as much as women. They are also prone to increased aggression and sexual assault against women. Alcohol consumption increases your risk for cancer of the mouth, throat, esophagus, liver, and colon. Alcohol also interferes with testicular function and hormone production. This can result in impotence and infertility. According to the CDC, men are more likely than women to commit suicide. They are also more likely to have been drinking prior to doing so. Depression and suicide. Researchers at the National Institute of Mental Health estimate that at least 6 million men suffer from depressive disorder, including suicidal thoughts, annually. Some ways to combat depression includes getting regular exercise, even just going for a routine walk around your neighborhood, journaling or writing down your thoughts, communicating openly with friends and family, seeking professional help. Guidelines for suicide prevention. If you think someone is in immediate risk of self-harm or hurting another person, call 911 or your local emergency number. Stay with the person until help arrives. Remove any guns, knives, medications, or other things that may cause harm. Listen, but don't judge, argue, threaten, or yell. If you think someone is considering suicide, get help from a crisis or suicide prevention hotline. try the National Suicide Prevention Hotline at 800-273-8255. Again, 800-273-8255. Unintentional injuries and accidents. The CDC lists unintentional injuries as a leading cause of death for men in 2006. This includes drowning, traumatic brain injuries, and firework-related mishaps. Motor vehicle death rates for male drivers and passengers ages 15 to 19 were almost twice that of females in 2006. Male workers incurred 92% of the 5,524 total reported fatal occupational injuries. Remember, safety first. Liver disease. Your liver is the size of a football. It helps you digest food and absorb nutrients. It also rids your body of toxic substance. Liver diseases include conditions such as cirrhosis, viral hepatitis, autoimmune or genetic liver diseases, bile duct cancer, liver cancer, alcohol liver disease. According to the American Cancer Society, alcohol and tobacco use increases your chance of developing liver diseases. Diabetes. If left untreated, diabetes can lead to nerve and kidney damage, heart disease, and stroke, and even vision problems or blindness. Men with diabetes face a risk of lower testosterone levels and sexual impotence. This can lead to increased depression or anxiety. The American Diabetes Association celebrates today's modern man as someone who is more aware of his blood sugar health. The ADA recommends that men get out, get active, and get informed. The best way to control your diabetes is to eat healthy and exercise. If you have a family history of diabetes, it is important to see your doctor to have periodic screenings for diabetes. Influenza and pneumonia. Influenza and pneumococcal infection are two leading health risks for men. Men who have compromised immune systems due to Men who have compromised immune system due to COPD, diabetes, congestive heart failure, sickle cell anemia, AIDS, or cancer are more susceptible to these illnesses. Men are about 25% more likely to die from these diseases than women, according to the American Lung Association. To prevent against influenza and pneumonia, the American Lung Association recommends vaccination. Skin cancer. According to the Skin Cancer Foundation, 2/3 of melanoma deaths in 2013 were men. This is more than twice the rate of women. 60% of all melanoma deaths were white men over the age of 50. You can help protect against skin cancer by wearing long sleeves and pants, hats with wide brims, sunglasses, and sunscreen when outdoors. You can also lower your risk of skin cancer by avoiding exposure to UV lights sources such as tanning beds or sun lamps. HIV and AIDS. Men who are affected with HIV may not realize it, as an initial symptom may mimic a cold or a flu. As of 2010, men account for 76% of people infected with HIV, according to the CDC. The CDC goes on to state that men who have sex with men account for most new and existing HIV infections. African American men have the highest rate of new HIV infection among all men. And to follow up, to sum out this Healthline article, is to become proactive. Now that you know about the top 10 health risks that affect men, the next step is to change your habits and become proactive about your health. Addressing your health can be scary, but avoiding it altogether can be deadly. The many organizations cited in this slideshow offer information, resources, and support if you are experiencing any symptoms, feel you may have a condition, or just want to get a checkup. So again, I received this information from thehealthline.com, and again, that's the top 10 health risks for men. So y'all check it out, healthline.com. Again, I appreciate all the love and support. I definitely love doing a Wellness Wednesday. It's informative to myself. I'm pretty sure it's informative for all the other individuals who listen as well. Even for the women who out there, who have sons and husbands and things of that nature. This article is beneficial for you all as well to inform them. But again, I appreciate all the love and support, man. Continue to check me out. Boost up all my podcast platforms: Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Anchor, Spotify, Podbay, all other major podcast platforms. Just Google me on just Google Grateful Gab. Check out my YouTube channel at Grateful Gab. And yeah, like I said, I be doing more to get more visual content placed on my platforms and things of that nature. But until next time, y'all, really appreciate the love and support. Check us out tomorrow. Me and Frankie Fly, Grateful Gab, Sports Huddle. It's gonna be some good news. NBA season is back. Great opening night last night. I'm looking forward to it. So until next time, y'all be easy out there. Peace and love.